famous. Hello, 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 hello. Awe, 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 awe. You get one life only. Me self get one life only. Why we no go use am gladdy and enjoy the time? Palava no dey finish, time me no dey wait nobody. Now why I dey try for always get am nice every day and night? This world where we all friend we safe, now nobody own. You want to eat with you much we go down you belly now you young. And the balance where you go die left now all the money on. So why for the greedy you say for? If the motor car where you let buy 'em, buy 'em. If you see finance where you collect bill 'em, oh. You meet up woman where you let yanam. And if you let the man na for keep 'em, want them oh. The food where you feel for eat na for eat 'em. That fine la power you let na for buy 'em. And tie 'em oh. And if you baby love you back love 'em. But if you love them all now you na for left 'em. Want them more, cause nobody know waiting tomorrow all. So every day of my life till old, I fasting enjoyment stay go. Now for land for care for yourself, nobody love you pass yourself. All man they fed for himself oh. Now why I know they allowed with the other man they pan take me peace away, me joy away, me smile away, oh no make nobody take you peace away. Me joy away, me smile away, oh no, every day.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It all depends where we meet you live this evening. The time now at 7 UK. And again, I think this is your usual program, the APC Online Diaspora TV platform, every Sunday, the mouthpiece for the diaspora and also that of the APC. I'm here this evening with my boss, Comrade Owan Kasu, and also we have a wonderful guest which we see every day and every now. But you know what? He had something in the middle. I think I will leave it for my boss to literally come and speak to us about the wonderful guest we have today and the topic that we're going to have. Good evening, Comrade Owan Kasu, and welcome.
Good evening. Thank you very much, Sweet Bonita, and greetings to all the comrades of the APC. Mina Comrade Owan Kasu, and this is the APC online TV platform, the mouthpiece of the diaspora. And today is Sunday, 22nd, of October 2023. And we get very important topic for deal with today again. And thanks for joining in, comrades. And we want to introduce to now the guest who we get today. Guest we get national position at the APC Sierra Leone, and the person will be represent the diaspora, the TIIEMC. Sierra Leone, the 9-man committee where they may talk about. He represents well, and then of course during the time of the 9-man committee, we then be say the 12-man and the 9-man or 21-man committee. We get so much issue that the man that we come for can clarify that particular issue there with me for can make clear most of the people in the diaspora understand what they go on at the 21-man committee. So as of now, we don't get a new saga inside the APC. We go for the national issue. And the person who they talk about now, so we guess now no other person, but man where everybody sabi as Hassan Legal. Now the head of the IEMC, we're responsible for the internal election management committee now Sierra Leone for the APC. Now we get today as we guest, or join we today on this program. And this program also now about the dialogue, the communique what we get. And of course, one of the officers then we close to the corridors of the APC Agbagbaden, and I believe for say he gets something today for Terry about this controversial dialogue where a lot of APC people then today, some of them, you know, think say it's a win. Some of them feel say like a big loss for we, and why then sign the communique, why don't not sign the communique, whether it's good for we or not. All of that, you know, we get we legal Asan way they can talk to we today for come, clarify certain issues and concerns they will get that the diaspora. Of course, we all know say inside the communique, Dr. Samura and others they sign eight resolutions. Eight resolutions. We can discuss that eight resolution. They can know how APC stand in this quagmire we dey pursue right now with the SLPP. So if I can ask the technical team for bring Mr. Hassan in, make his say hello to comrades them. Technical team. Yes, sir. Mr. Hassan, good evening and welcome to the APC Diaspora Online TV platform.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you very much. I did also with Sweet Bonita, of course, Sweet Bonita, the co-host, they run this particular flagship show when the, Sunday show of this Diaspora Online TV platform. There's a lot of mixed feeling within the APC, particularly in the diaspora, about this dialogue and negotiation. So people feel say, nah, nobody no win, nobody no loss. And the APC go into this negotiation, then demand two things them. One of the demands we APC make, now that's Mohamed Kone for release the disaggregated result center by center so that all everybody go able for see am. And the second demand we APC make, that all if that's not happen, APC they call for make them do a rerun of the elections, and that again we not see that happen. You think say APC not succeed in this dialogue, and that's what a lot of people in the field. What thing are you take on this dialogue? APC win this dialogue?
A very good question. Before I go into the answer, I just want to quickly pay me respect to the young lady, Sweet Bonita, for the extreme hard work and one of the most hardworking and selfless person I don't meet. Thank you very much, Bonita, for all the hard work, and we appreciate you very much. And obviously, Owen Kasu, obviously, household name at the party, so I don't really need to say much. But we thank you all very much for the opportunity on the give listeners then to get to know things that really go on within and outside of Sierra Leone in terms of, we party. The APC win or lose on this dialogue? I think for answer the question, without going into too much details, let me put things into perspective. So, is APC going into elections on the 24th of June, 2023? And a couple of days later, the Chief Electoral Commissioner, Mohamed Kona, announced results, declaring Madabiu as the winner with 56 cents. And since then, the APC rejects the results and then request for the publication of the disaggregated results polling station. And then since then, the election observers, both national and international, they sent a request for similar stating that no party will get the 55% we are to make them win outright without a runner. But as we all are aware, since then there has been a stalemate because the chief electoral commissioner, for reasons best known to himself, so far don't refuse or neglect for publish the results as requested. And then as a result, obviously the APC have come up with a position paper, say they no go participate in governance. Because you know go down reject a particular result, criticize the whole process, and if you go about go participate, that would be hypocritical. So for that reason, APC decides they need to participate because they don't recognize the government and the president as well. And then so during this stalemate, now that they suffer, the ordinary man, the people of Sierra Leone, because obviously the international community themselves don't take steps to make sure the will of the people is reflected, to make sure they restore democracy. So some of the support to them, they support the country, they don't pause them first for now. So as a result, the government is struggle, and that struggle they pass them on by way of taxing the ordinary people. So now on that basis, the international community come in to come see how best they will to resolve the stalemate for let peace in the country. So it's important for we understand that. So I want to say at the outset now for say the misunderstanding is, but could people and feel say this communique way Dr. Samura Kamara sign is signed for accept the result or is signed for accept the matter bill by the president. That is completely wrong. That interpretation there is wrong. Nothing not change in terms of the party imposition when it comes to the election, the results, and the current government. So going into this headed by the Independent Peace Commission, the party asked them for, because they can't say the international community they come, they want for we get a dialogue between APC and the government of Sierra Leone, the SLPP. So we asked them for the terms of reference, waiting at the terms of reference we then get with the international community get waiting they want out of this dialogue. But the Peace Commission at the time not be able to give the terms of reference. So will not be know at the time until the first day of the dialogue. So it's very important that people understand this. The first day of the dialogue, the international community make them abundantly clear. Say they not come now for can overturn any result. They not even get the mandate for that. They are not an adjudicating body. They know to the court. They not come for can decide on the election. Now that then say to me, the main issue then come the terms of reference now yeah, and because of the stalemate within the country right now, and they know say the people of the country they suffer. And the only way we then will ease that sufferness day now if the peace day between the two parties them. So now that then come for. So if you watch even at the preamble of the communique or agreement or whatever I call it, they state they say APC will continue or question the election result, even the resignation of Mohamed Kone as chief electoral commissioner. We will continue for pursue that. So this communique basically is the means to an end. But let peace stay in the meantime. Let the two parties they work together in the best interest of the people of the country.
Hassan, I want to ask you a quick question before Sweet Bonita to welcome everybody.
Yeah.
APC being aware of the terms of reference. I know say you don't give me a fine background, and I want to tell you thank you for that. To make the viewers they understand from the premise way this show they all about. This election result by Mohamed Kone we refused. Did APC knew about these terms of reference before they go into this negotiation, or now on the very day they go tell and say, well, we're not gonna have or can overturn any election result, or can do a rerun of an election. We can have or just come, ease the stalemate with the go on at the country.
Like I said earlier, we the Independent Peace Commission and Council the party, we asked them for the terms of reference for the international community where they come lead the dialogue. They not be able to give aware. So basically, APC not be aware of the terms of until the first day of the dialogue.
Okay.
At the first day of the dialogue, so where the party become aware of the terms of reference, so the party begin to meet back and think about how to proceed with the dialogue. Because since they don't say them, because they make it clear, say the only institution where the mandate for overturn election results now the court. They don't get a mandate today. So they make it clear. So since they don't tell me that one day, so we begin because we own um, planning all now with regards to the election, but they don't give them terms of reference. They do not care for car overturn or call one or anything like that at all. So we begin to go back to the drawing board and decide how far the dialogue. So whilst we did on the dialogue, if anything come up regarding the election, fine. But so what we decide for do for look at the possibility of how best the country will move forward, how for ease the sufferness of the people of this country. Now that begin at the mindset of the leadership we then go into this. That did not change the position of the party with regards to the election or Mohamed Kone or the government. That one is still remain. So if you watch, even the communique, all the conditions that we for follow the agreement. The formation of that committee. Now that committee they get the mandate for looking to the electoral side of the election of this 2023 election. Everything will happen before, during, and after this election. So the committee gets 6 months mandate for looking to everything regarding the election. And both parties don't agree, say whatever the committee will recommend at the end of that 6 months day shall be implemented.
Okay.
So now that some people are
right. I really want to bring Sweet Bonita in, but I get one question I want just let you clarify with me. You say the position where APC carries, it not change the position of the party from all terms of reference, but why make the APC MPs them they allow them now for let them go in a parliament or go represent if APC in position not change? Because now we bargaining chip that one that we've been get we go into this negotiation. Even though the terms of reference APC not be no, now the first day they can tell and say you're not gonna overturn an election result. Now the courts get that mandate for do that. But why make APC decide to go into this negotiation, deliberate right into the negotiation, and knowing that we're taken unawares, as we don't tend to understand now, and then eventually allow the MP them to go to parliament?
I know will say the party don't make that decision there at this stage, but they say the MP them for going to parliament.
They don't
The
make it.
well, the communique say the party not sit after the dialogue, they not sit with the MPs they meet. The communique just say at the time with the MP them they go parliament, whether not today, tomorrow, or next year. There is no specific date. So the party therefore sit to the MPs them back and decide. At the time, then for consider for give them all, the backlog of all the benefits with the roll loss. So whenever that is going to be nobody, we don't know it at this stage.
Okay.
But the need to make the party decide for going to the dialogue, basically, now for one, let peace then at the country, whilst we still pursue the answers the way we don't ask. And also, secondly, you cannot be outside and fighting. You have to be inside. So at least within our parliament, we may all the rule, the chairpersons, the council of the all operate. We were able to check some of the activities of the government. At the moment, there are no checks and balances. And that are the concern of the international community. It appears like say we get a one-party state. And since we have a one-party state in a salon, support no go dey come na salon from the international community. And then no say if support no come, not to the government they suffer or some of the big people they suffer. The ordinary citizens of the country now they suffer. We don't begin to see them already with the amount of taxation. Because that 400 million they be expected they come, they not come. So right now taxes they know they go up, fuel they go up, they go up. Even if you go, I understand say most all the shops they now at the CBD they can begin tax them for pay 5 million per month. And they cannot afford that. Just GST. So eventually some of those shops that they get for close. So the problem then the international community can solve for now. So at least if they see say APC they work with SLPP, so not to one party state. So they were able to send support, we will ease the pressure small on the ordinary people of Sierra Leone. And also, whilst we dey in governance, we were able to check whatever they do. Right now, they can do whatever they want to do. In fact, some of them demand, how you call them, they demand elections the way they do this October. Most of the APC aspirants then disqualify them for whatever reason. So now they can forget all the demand now across the country because we know they for challenge them. So then disqualify all most of the aspirants them. For let me able to fight, one for the party, two for the people of Sierra Leone, we have to be in there somehow so that there will be a semblance of peace whilst we still pursue the election result and pursue for the rerun of the election. So I know people in feel say there is not going to be a rerun. If people they say, this is it, at 2028, the man is saying at 2032, there is no. The rerun is still then at the agenda. It's still then at the agenda.
All right. When we bring come Sweet Bonita inside, I see quite a number of people that don't join in, and we got to recognize them that they keep we alive. That this shows the what they do. So let me get Sweet Bonita for coming to welcome people them, and let's give you your thoughts from waiting as an legal in self point out to winner. So Sweet Bonita.
Thank you so much, Kamada Wankasu, and I want to appreciate also Hassan Liga. Well done and congratulations. I know we haven't had that conversation since after convention, but congratulations on your new post, sir. But again, want to welcome Lami Denke every week. Thank you so much, Abisola Koka here, Melvin Tamas all the way from Manchester, Morbangura from Reading and Berkshire. Then we have Delwyn Thomas. Delwyn question that he asked before apparently Comodo so you've asked that question to Hassan Liga, so we'll not go back in there. We also have Usman Conte all the way from East Dulwich. London is well represented. Again, I think we have Isaac Kakai here. Amy Ramos is here. Melvin again. There are certain questions, but before I take the questions from our let me don't be selfish. Let me do that. Okay, this was from Delwyn, and I think as I said, you have answered. It says, why did APC enter the dialogue process without knowing? That question have been answered. It said there will be peace without a dialogue. The dialogue is not about the peace. So I'm sure this is where Hassan is saying, well, them going to parliament and all that will change. I think we also have here Lamin Conte all the way from Bo. Thank you so much. ABC grassroots struggle. We continue, and definitely there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And we also have one here from Lamin Denke says, we shall overcome one day soon. So definitely everybody is optimistic that things will change. This is from Melvin Thomas says, surely the leadership knew when it's decided to boycott the parliament, etc., that international community will be concerned and will have likelihood to aid the support. Sounded and poor excuse. I'm sure that was when Hassan Liga was saying, well, the reason why, for now, tentatively, the member of parliament will be going to, or if there's any dialogue between them, for them to go back into parliament. We have here Bibangura. It says APC did a big mistake by agreeing to the first piece, and the AU is likely not to seek the interests of the people, but for the politicians. And then here again, oh, okay, Darwin was saying his question has not been answered, but I'm sure. Let me go back and see if Hassan Liga will ask that question. It says, where is it? Why did APC enter the dialogue peace process without knowing the outcome? But I think for myself, with this one, it's regarding this members of parliament going back or will be returning to parliament. There are so many things hanging. 2018, APC had the highest number of parliamentarians. 10 were illegally, forcefully removed. That case is in court. Nothing has happened. And also, our principal at this moment, which is Dr. Samura, also made a petition against the election 2018 that has not been called to book. And when APC was in governance, not boycotting governance 2018, we saw what happened in parliament, which was unconstitutional. And when it comes to the SLPP under the Madabio regime, we have seen that nothing has been done constitutionally. So why will APC says they want peace? Madabio and his regime do not want peace in the country. We call a spade a spade. And one of those things that we are seeing again says going to parliament will change anything, will not change anything. There were, during the election process, some of us took part. So there were areas where we won elections, members of parliament, councillors, and chairpersons. Those results were turned to go in the favor of SLPP. So even if, let's say, APC wants to have peace, I'm sure if it's the parliamentarian election should be rerun right now. It's not till 6 months. 6 months is not good for us as Sierra Leoneans. So for the international community says it's a one-party state, we already know. That's why APC at first says they are not going there. Madabia wants to rule, let him rule. Things have been changed. Why are you saying people are saying, no, things have changed, not 2018, 2030? It is there. It has been done. And this happens through, again, Mohammed Kone, because there are certain things could not be taken to parliament. They have to do it outside of parliament. Even when APC is in parliament, still they don't listen. Nothing happens in favor of APC. As long as they want one thing, that's what will happen. Nothing is going to change. Nothing will happen. I think the best bet, and I'm talking on a personal level, and I'm sure majority of Sierra Leoneans will say it's better for APC to abstain. Let Mada be your rules for the next 5 years. He wants to run a one-party state, let him have it. Because the 44 million coming, it's not going to go to the budget of the people of Sierra Leone. Definitely not. Definitely not. So what would we do? 6 months, who are the people there? Apparently Judah is among the people to be among that committee. And nobody that has taken power was part of it should be involved. Well, that's not the case. So I don't know what you will say. Again, Delwyn is asking us question. I think I will bring it back to Comrade Owen Castle. If there's any other thing, then I'll bring back the questions from the chat line. Owen Castle, back
Okay.
to you, please.
All right. Thank you very much, Sid Bonita. I think say the people that want for no, viewers that want for no, because and also Sid Bonita don't highlight time for say 2018 to 2023, we see what happened in Parliament. Now APC are sending there, even though you say that's not confirmed yet. I don't know waiting there for happen first before APC engage the MP there for let them go to Parliament. But we notice say according to waiting then at the communique where they sign that all elected members of APC party will return to Parliament and various places there. So if that be the case, it means say it's like a business as usual. SLPP get away with almost everything we they want for let it pass inside Parliament, where APC be in majority. And till to the time when they remove the 10 man, they made they equal. Then there was a by-election where APC come one MP on top of SLPP, then become the majority again. But literally every single thing, clause or any act with the one pass the Parliament, then pass on through the Parliament regardless. Now, if APC come with the MPs in the Parliament, you they say for make them able for checkmate SLPP activity between now and the 6 months where they go give the committee for make them come with an electoral laws we go will be a very strong laws for the future of elections in the country. It's going to be business as usual. SLPP will get away with almost everything we don't want to get away with. How APC stand in this really difficult situation?
Well, again, so a very important for let people understand. The international community we come head the dialogue, they make it clear to we say they not get a mandate for call out election result or for ask for rerun. Not to that they come for. If the stalemate continue as alone, the people who they suffer more are the vast majority of millions of people of Sierra Leoneans. So we can sit now and say, okay, for the best interest of the people, for ease their suffering, let we go to Parliament, let we mayor begin work, we councillors and chairpersons and begin work, regardless of the circumstances. If that's the ease the suffering of the people, I believe it's a good thing. In the meantime, this committee will then set up. Because if I can just go back a little bit, the community, the international community make it clear for say that the courts get the mandate, but APC not going to court. APC get a legitimate reason why we not going to court, but maybe that in a debate for another day. But we get legitimate reasons why we're not going to court. So now the only way we'll be able to overcome anything with regards to this election now by this committee where both parties don't agree. Say whatever the committee recommend shall be implemented. Mandatory shall. So they don't sign. SLPP don't sign to that. APC don't sign to that. So let we do whatever they do. In the meantime, let we people left for suffer. Whilst the committee they work for 6 months. 6 months down the line, the committee come and say we don't do we research, we don't engage everybody. We find out everything about the election was rigged. The mandate of the people was stolen, and therefore this is an illegitimate government. If the committee made that recommendation, there has to be a rerun of the election. That I then go recommend. And because both parties don't sign, outside going to the court, the only body now will get the mandate for call for rerun. Now this committee, so we have to understand that.
So make I just pick you back. Few weeks ago, Dr. Samura Kamara come talk to the people of the APC, the comrades. They tell them say in Dr. Samura Kamara no go ever let down the APC people then. They don't see how the people don't suffer in these last 5 years, how the party don't suffer in the last 5 years. And he highlights that in his statements on the first day of the dialogue. So now, Dr. Samoa Kamara signed this document along with other people. They not come out of that dialogue they for can negotiate or for can actually inform the people, because we see say in this thing that effectively keep the comrades of APC or maybe the people of Sierra Leone where they suffer in the dark, because now him the people of Sierra Leone abopa for say where they go inside that negotiation day and they go for go represent we the people of Sierra Leone. Now it don't go inside this negotiation. They don't go tell and say they not kind of for come do a rerun of an election or can't do anything, and then clearly tell and say that the courts that they get right for overturn election results. Dr. Samoa went along with the negotiation to the point we side and tell and say ya can't sign na ya. And look at that documents that you read them, even though within himself he might be, thinking yes this would be good for the people of Sierra Leone, but he not come out of that negotiation table for can inform the people of Sierra Leone say this is what this communique say, and they go sign them on our behalf, and people have feel betrayed because the expectation of people before we go to this dialogue was that they are going to overturn this elections result and then do a rerun of the elections. This is the expectation. We feel say the people of Sierra Leone were left in the dark, and Dr. Samoa, the least if we don't do for come out and can talk to people like first before he go do the signature. You go agree with them where they complain this kind of way?
For use the word where you just use the expectation, it's all down to expectation. The people that they expect, say, Dr. Samoa Kamara and his team, they go into the dialogue for make sure, say, then go ask or request for a rerun of the election and nothing more, nothing less. Because they not accept the results, they not accept the current government. So now that's the expectation. But that not to the terms of reference of the people away come. They make them clear on the first day. Before the party, before they come, when the party be prepare for going to the dialogue, it's all about the elections and the rerun. But when they come on the very first day, they make them clear, say, they not get the mandate for call for a rerun.
So in other words, it look like for say SLPP been seen for know exactly what in them they expect on this, and they were well prepared. They were well prepared for this.
Well, I'm not going to say them we know, because we asked the Peace Commission, we now they call, we now they heard all this. They're not be able to tell we for whatever reason. Now only on the first day of the dialogue, now then be able to tell you waiting at the terms of reference. As a result, we go back to the drawing board and what we put before, where Dr. Samoa Kamara say, and he still stand by in word, he not will ever betray the people of this country. And by him signing that communique, I not see say he betrayed the people of this country, because he's still there on cause. He not still accepts Madabia as the president. He still ask for one of the elections.
Fine.
This now just in the interim period.
Saying that he not still accept Madabio as the president. The terms of reference now, so the people that we come, the mediators that we come, we are reading the talk say this dialogue now between the government of Sierra Leone versus the APC opposition. Then they refer to the illegitimate Madabio versus the APC. Then they refer to them as the opposition or something like that. What thing they go now the people in mind, the ordinary people in mind, when they use them kind of terminologies there? So
no, but the reason why they refer to them as that, it was deliberate. Because if they come for the election, the ECSL and Mohamed Kone are a key player. Why make them not say this dialogue now between the government, ECSL, and APC? They remove ECSL completely because they don't want anything for do with the election or the results or waiting with they ask for the real one. They not get a mandate there. Waiting they want now the impasse with it between APC and the government, SLPP. What you may now then they in governance right now. So now maybe they refer to them as the government. And
Okay.
we the opposition. So now we that impasse they want try for settle. So that whilst we did together, possibility day for let assistance will come for help the ordinary people in the country. If you not assistance no will come, this government will continue for increased taxes. And then the ordinary man they suffer. So now that's not the bottom line. This committee they set up now, therefore call Mohammed Kone, ECSL, EPC, SLPP, all man therefore get involved, therefore investigate, even from the PR system to the registration, to the voter card, to the election day, to the results, to the announcements, all that thing, and they therefore investigate comprehensively and make a recommendation. If they say rerun, so be it. SLPP don't sign, say, if this committee say call for rerun, they go accept rerun. APC back don't sign, say if the committee called for rerun, then go accept rerun. Well, now a committee of we, SLPP, and the international community.
Well, in the past, we don't see SLPP don't commit themselves to certain agreements, and they don't make a lot of flamboyant or exorbitant promises them to the people of Sierra Leone and even to the international community. All lengthen and they way they don't promise, they don't commit themselves to a lot of things them where they don't fail for the past 5 years. They don't can sign an agreement where them for commit themselves to. We sit on the wait for make SLPP adhere to them agreements they are so. You feel say you get confidence in SLPP for adhere to this agreement by releasing inside the communique, we get an agreement there for letting release people away in a cell, all the one the way they on exile, SLPP for allow them for let them come back, and there are court cases them within a court where they for release, where they for cancel. So Mother Bill single-handedly be able for tell the judge or the chief justice for say, dissolve all them cases. Then they what did that mean for we no say SLPP nobody live up to the expectation or the promises them. And now they don't can sign an agreement. We think say SLPP will be able to do that under Mother Bill leadership.
Well, the communique where they sign make provision for the formation of a committee of the moral guarantors. We are them for oversee this communique, make sure see they implement them to the letter. So now the responsibility and the moral guarantors that we obviously compile of the international community. Now then for make sure see, we and SLPP comply with waiting in at the communique or the agreement. Not to we get for enforce them on SLPP and not to SLPP get for enforce them on we. We get for comply just like they have to comply as well. So if we just left between we and SLPP, maybe Madabi will just carry on for do whatever they do. But now that the moral guarantors then the international community then I think therefore oversee all NTR for make sure everything is implemented.
Well, unfortunately for some of we don't observe what SLPP don't do in Sierra Leone. And we inside Sierra Leone we get the moral guarantors in Sierra Leone. We get the religious council, we get the civil society organizations, and all of the people there. In the eyes of all the people there, so that we see the bastardization of we election, we constitution, and all the negative human rights abuses them and the killing that we don't take place in the country. We don't ever see so-called moral guarantors that don't come out in the open and speak to the powers and tell them for say what they do is completely wrong. We not see good statement that we see. In fact, imam them they sack imam them from their position as imams. People away go on for talk, they sack them. You see imam they can they say things them. So moral guarantors them. how the general people of Sierra Leone will see them to oversee an agreement like this?
Yeah, well, now if you left them on their own, maybe you would say people you know will trust them. But now they include the international community as well. The international community is deeply involved in everything that's going on. We therefore be realistic now. This is politics, but we have to be realistic. If not so, the Americans then come out. They make very strong statements. They even take the necessary actions then impose visa restrictions. The money owe them for give, they say they don't cause and force. The European Union then reports. You know, all of them things then they have to put pressure for make sure say democracy is restored. Marabio don't left now after the election. He don't go America. Is he don't they point fingers in a then wire try for tell and for involved in the electioneering process for call corner for tell and say they not call results. You know, but I mean, we all know how the people that they operate diplomatically. They don't ever come out as if they're vexed or they're upset about that. You know, but not to everything for talk in the open. You know, but there's a lot going on, and there's definitely there is a lot that is going to happen in the not so distant future. We just have to be patient. In the meantime, the communique basically is for release all the political prisoners then drop all the unnecessary cases they win our political cases they win our court and all the stuff then they and then for let we non-participation, let we cancel and let we participate. And by doing that, then people are going to be free. The people who don't displaced, then we'll go back to their homes, them, then we'll get peace and security. All man will able for the direct small and look after the family in the meantime until this committee conclude. When the committee conclude, whatever recommendations they make shall be implemented. That's what the community say.
All right.
You know,
I want to make Sweet Bonita and Self Cancer back. May I give you some roundup and maybe what they happen at the chat room, and then from there we can go into the actions of the United States against Sierra Leone. We can go into the communique itself, the terms of the communique, and then we will also go to the interview of Madabio na Al Jazeera. We don't make rounds today all over the place. Right? So, yes, Sweet Bonita, over to you.
Thank you so much. You know what? I'm not even going to put my on right now because as we have so many viewers, Arankas, as we are live right now, we have 191. So
Wow.
thank you to our viewers. And let me just bring their question up because there's also another media house is going to ask us this question. So I want to go through. I don't want somebody to say, oh, because it was from a media house, that's why she didn't do it. This one is from Delwin Thomas again. He says, what happened to the disciplinary proceeding against Mohammed Kone? And I think it's the Thompson guy that they are having, because if the member of parliament are going to parliament, what will happen to what they have disciplining them on it before? Then the next question, Delwin asks, it says, Sweet Bonita, nothing is going to be a rerun. There's never going to happen. Let's stop this narrative. There's no rerun at any level, at any time. So again, we have here is AJ PD says, well, Hassan Liga and the team went into the dialogue unprepared. Why were they unprepared? Why did they not choose to work with the people that alleged to be illegal? So I'm sure if we says Madabio's regime is illegal, why are they prepared to work with them? But again, here, this is from Mobango. I said, Mr. Hassan Lee Kamara, my question is about an interview of the okay. Well, I think that's what Owen Kasu said we're going to talk about. It says, my question is about the interview the illegal president did today, denying that there was no shooting in the APC party office. Clearly, he lied. Now, what is your secretariat going to do about this constant lie? Again, here, Abishola Coker said, APC has made a big mistake. I will never vote for MPs again. Again, this is from Yamata saying, good evening, my beautiful people. This is from Melvin. Melvin said, what are the expectations of this committee? Then the Royal Diamond Queen says, hello to everyone on the platform. Mohammed Kamara, this is Supermed. It says the party committee has not the legal authorities to make laws. It is going to be recommendation that members of parliament will have to look at. Let's stop the misleading. Let's stop misleading our supporters. Then who is appointing the chair of the committee? That's from Melvin Thomas. Then again, we have here from Dell, it says this committee will only recommend actions proceeding for further elections. The committee is not independent. It is the SLPP who will never agree to the recommendation of the rerun. Are we going to misunderstand or the purpose of this committee and let the terms of reference? So again, this is from AJ says Hassan Liga and team of mediators. They represent the oppositions. Why did you guys boycott the dialogue? Why did you guys did not boycott the dialogue? If the terms did not favor the people, it was rather to endorse the illegitimacy. Then again, here Delvin says 2 out of 3 of the actions of the communique is averaged as a random of meaningless. Mohammed Kamara says again, this is a frustration to hear from our comrade making the same mistakes after mistakes. There is not going to be any rerun. APC failed to manage the expectation. That's from Delwyn. And Mixer, the Mixer says, Comrade Hassan Liga, please note the hot seat creates room for genuine opinions irrespective of your position in the party, as such viewers are looking or listening to your opinions regarding the outcomes of the dialogue. In simple terms, can you please explain to listener and viewers the meaning and importance, the meaning, sorry, where am I? Position of the APC, the viewers are listening to the outcomes of the dialogue in simple terms. What are the simple terms? Can you please explain and to the listener and viewers the meaning and importance of the communique, what it is? Then again, this is from Mobangwa. It says, so why did David Senge talk on behalf of ECSL? Because again, when they were asking for election stuff, so Senge was responding. Then here, this is from Dell, says, it is a disgrace that the APC was part of the further weakening of our judiciary system by agreeing to drop cases that are in judiciary system. It is a shame and probably part of signed communique. Wow. Then I think Delvin went to respond to Mo. Senge spoke on behalf of the government of Sierra Leone. Mixer said again, according to the communique, there is a responsibility for a rerun of the election, provided evidence presented by the committee are accurate. However, the same way of leadership representative in the APC were manipulated to succumb to the mentor or facilitating of this dialogue, it is the same members of the committee who surely betray the nation. My question here is, who would be trusted? Potentially appointees of the APC in the formation of the said communique. Please don't say that. I don't want anything. How can the government, this is from Darren, it says, how can a government motivate change and when they do not have the terms of the constitution? So again, can we talk about certificate Senge? Makes us say, we must not fool ourselves. The success of the rerun is watered down the bridge. Why did we go to court? Why did we not go to court after the announcement of the result? This is from IK. Nigeria is finished with the lack of APC members, both abroad. Why you guys are driving joys when Nigerians are suffering. Then this is from Khadija Barry. Says APC should have walk away. Again, this is from Simbakol. It says, how long would Mohamed Bangura suspended for? Will he also be suspended from parliament or just from the party? And this is from Royal Queen. For me, I still believe that we are coming On top, when the Western people smile at you, be afraid Mother Bio will never finish 5 term. Mark my words. Mixer said, the broadcaster, please do not skip my silent question. Direct to the guests. Thank you. Why did Britain government be quiet? So this is from Usman Conte. Then again, by Bangura says, Khadija, you are right. They should have been in a position from APC to walk out and set the dialogue. This is from again another Asha Dalton said APC should stop misleading and the grassroots are will be no rerun for the election. Please, enough of this decept message. Rara Queen says the international community knows what Mother Bio is a cheat and a liar. Mixer said, thank you. Oh, thank you, sweet Bonita. I wish you good luck. Thank you so much. And again, I'm sure I know those questions were a lot. Please, please, please. I didn't want to leave anybody out before my head is chopped off. So Hassan Liga, if you are still here, those are some of the questions. I hope you wrote them down. If not, we'll have to go through them. Okay, we've just lost the guest,
Okay.
but I am sure that's where we are right now. Yes, Commodore Wankasu.
Yeah. I noticed say while Sweet Bonita be dey read the questions them Aston Legal lost network. It go off, but it come back. The technical team they help him for come back on the studio. Very soon it come back. But waiting from the discussion we don't get all. If I can summarize them, Aston Legal they talk to the APC been feel say where the international community of mediators people and come, then we come for can talk about these elections. For can see how they're going for overturn the results and then do a fresh elections and then we move on as a country this kind of way. Unfortunately, on the very first day, the international observers, mediators, they come, they talk, say, then in terms of reference, it's not to come and discuss elections. For can say we can't overturn the elections. The only institution we get the mandate for overturn election results now the courts that they get a mandate there. So when I go tell me if Hassan don't come back in, then I go just stop. Then he say APC go back na the drawing board. When they go to the drawing board, they go re-strategize themselves and come back into the dialogue. When they come into the dialogue, they make the demands them anyways. For say, we want the result to make it come out, then otherwise we want a rerun. But when they don't do the terms of reference, they don't go into the deliberation, in the end, they can see say, then take note of the people them with the suffer at the country. The people in the suffer at the country. And Dr. Samura, he don't promise the people of Salon say he no go let them down. Because then they suffer, when they tell and say now, then come for make Sierra Leone will they move on as a country. So we no go day under we Sudan, we left now just one party, then a parliament, now one government they operate, and they not get another opposition or something like that where they happen at the country. So we want for Leona join, Leona be part of them, while we set up a committee. Effectively, the way we see this thing here, so if they are going to set a committee, then for me to talk say we are going to set up an interim committee for run the affairs of the country, not governments of Madabio, because this committee I would set so now for me effectively take over the whole administrative work of Sierra Leone. Now then they're going to bring money for help the people of Sierra Leone, but they still left Madabio. They still people that had to run for that. So Hassan Liga don't come back, maybe they listen to the questions, but I don't believe say it gets all the questions them. But for waiting it gets, I believe say some of them will already answer them, but Sweet Bonita read them anyways. But whatever question Hassan able for capture, make it help we for answer them, for make we self, do an interactive business with the viewers them. Over to you, Mr. Hassan.
He's not still in the studio at the moment.
Okay.
Wankasu.
Okay.
I think I would just like to mention one of the questions here from one of the viewers, which is Comedy Yamata. She's saying, I kind of appeal to the leadership. Okay, Hassan is with us. To the leadership of our party to involve the diaspora at this crucial 6 month.
No, that question that been said goes for ask good. That matter be don't highlight them back. Yeah.
Yes,
Ask
for the
you.
6 months,
You
because there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Because again, we saw that this in this particular dialogue, we were not represented.
they tell you Asan legal, you get
I'm back.
for answer this question. The way the diaspora they vex. The kind of audio they don't listen to on social media
I
about
am number
how
one.
the party balance the diaspora about all of this. People are asking the don't spend 400 million for the party, and they don't spend almost bags of rice so they don't give to the party. Now they not even consult with them, they not get a representative and the and this committee will go and they not consult with them, nothing. And now so bad at the forum there. So you not be man will be they represent the diaspora. Now the 21-man committee. Now you don't left diaspora business, now you don't become a national officer now for APC. Now you don't left I don't abandon we concerned now, you don't even they know about them. People in the gumble all over the forum there. So I want you answer that first question the way Yamata. Thank you very much, Yamata, for reminding me. So over to you, sir.
A legitimate question. A few people message me, call me. Is there going to be any representative from the diaspora, amongst the team where they go? At the time, I say I not be no, but in the end, I see the list and nobody not been dated from the diaspora. So I respond say, unfortunately, there is no one from the diaspora, waiting at the team. The reason for that, I can only speculate. We cannot be no side to pick the team. And the only thing I know is the team is not about position, district, or region. It's about people the way the party leadership believes say they get the institutional knowledge of the party, they know everything we go on, then they get the capacity for go. That not means say nobody not in the diaspora. But unfortunately, they can only choose 9 people out of thousands of people, both home and abroad. So even within here, Bokumande, na home here, we feel say them for day, but unfortunately, na 9 go and then go represent we. So unfortunately, we just get for accept that for now.
Okay, so now based on capacity, based on institutional knowledge of the
Yes,
party,
yes.
based on negotiation skills and all that stuff, then they.
Yes, absolutely. It's not about hierarchy or status in the party. It's nothing to do with that.
To be honest, just a quick on Commodore, because based on that diaspora, I think if we were there, we would have done better. Because again, the hierarchies that were there, this is why the people of Sierra Leone saying they have let us down. Because we saw it was Senga there. Madabio was nowhere to be found. Prince Harding was nowhere to be found. Julde was nowhere to be found. Why did we have Osman Fode Asane there? Why did we have our chairman there? In Kailo Mansare? Why did we have Doc there? He would have just gone there and leave people to do it, because again, they disrespect us as a party. And for me, that is wrong. If they give us children, we give them back children. Because there are certain things that we saw the way Senga was speaking. There was no way Doc would go there and start exchanging word with him. It's like you talking to your child. So he has to be like, oh, I'm going to be professional. If they give you a child, people like, let's say, for example, our Secretary General or even the PRO, he knows more about what has happened because he has gone through every process. So definitely, we did not try for ourselves. That is the honest truth. And the diaspora, no matter what it is, we would have been represented there. It doesn't matter if they call us at the 11 hour, we would have paid our money as always to make sure that we are represented.
So effectively, Sweet Bonita, they talk say them Bobo whip and this negotiation.
Yes.
So what you say, sir?
Well, I know say them Bobo the diaspora. I mean,
no, not to say them Bobo the diaspora, them Bobo APC.
No, well,
the highest body of APC that they represent, so one of the top people from the chairman, deputy chairman, the leader of the party, deputy leader of the party, secretary general of the party, PRO of the party, you name it, the legal advisor of the party, going down from the top to the bottom.
Now a fair point. But I feel say now because the party be the prepare for go into the dialogue, thinking about it, they go talk about the election, talk about rerun, and the sacking or resignation of Mohamed Kone. So I made them pick that team day. And then, like I say earlier, maybe SLPP then be no say, that's not get for happen. So I made them just send bobo them. So it's been difficult, quarter to 12, for let them go back and change the team because we don't sit, hold several meetings, prior to them knowing the terms of reference. So then just decide for carry on. But I believe say if they don't get the terms of reference beforehand, or say they not get the mandate for call for rerun or for the sacking of Kone or anything like that. Maybe then before them, reorg and then go for the younger, members then the executive and hopefully maybe someone from the diaspora as well. But now because of the last minute, now on the day, the first day of the dialogue, now then the people and say, now this we come for, we not come for this. So then just carry on.
As a legal, make I ask you one question, yeah? This communique with and sign so. I know say the 10 ways Sweet Bonita be read out the questions them. You unfortunately not been there. You went out of coverage, so you not been able to capture the questions them. But make I ask you this question, yeah, so. You're not a legal person, you're not a lawyer. Cases then in a court. In as much as APC not respect the court anymore, not trust the court anymore as an institution of independence, we're supposed to be independent. We find out, say, the courts, the judiciary, they under the control of Madabio. Now, in this negotiation, Madabio then sign an agreement, SLPP say they go drop the cases then within a court. This, think say it is send a very bad precedence for we at the judicial system, because the only thing we feel say a president or head of this court will appoint then judges that also can do. Now when they don't do the case done, they don't do the sentence them, then it can give pardon. You get power to pardon the people them with the non-sentence. But for make it talk say for drop cases them where they now the courts where they go on as we speak, it speak volume of the corrupt system where Sierra Leone depend. You can go along with that.
Well, it's not strange. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel saying that the premise where people get, feel saying a matter view, they go instruct the judge, drop this case, hold that case. No. You get discontinuance. It happen all the time. Two people are going to court, then get case. If they go sit down there agree, say, what, go put this case. The all two, then they are liberty for going to court and file notice of discontinuance. But say I don't go ahead with the case anymore. Then discontinue. So
some of them cases they are so as illegal. Now case where they against the state. Now we the people of Sierra Leone. Now we them people and they sort of don't cheat. For instance, if you then go somebody in a court for corruption, misappropriation of public funds. Now we the people of Sierra Leone that person they owe that money day. And I not feel say anybody for allow that person day for just drop that case day just out of an agreement between few people them where that person did that the people of Sierra Leone owe the public funds that person they owe. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, absolutely. Not to then kind cases them who side evidence they may be somebody don't misappropriate funds. These are just political cases the way some people ending up Pademba Road as political prisoners for doing nothing. Cases they back in a court when a political cases them then just want put the opposition under pressure, keep them in a court. So now then cases they refer to. But obviously if anybody go against the law, somebody take misappropriate funds, there's evidence for say do that. No, they cannot just drop those cases. Then cases they already talk about, they don't go on from, whatever I take over. 30 days in a court. There is no evidence. Now we they go in a court day in, day out. We know it's in the day. It's just a way of keeping we on the back foot all the time. That's all it is. And then people are weak and they are aware of that. Now I make themselves say that. So all them political prisoners, then cases they're within a court, in a political cases, them. If one dismiss them or discontinue, deal with them, expedite the cases, then pull them at court. Now, all that they mean. You know, me saying for to weigh all the evidence and kick the case out. No. If you always get evidence, expedite them and deal with them, then at the end, if you want pardon the person, now you pardon now. But not keep case now court for years on end for no reason. Makes sense. Some of them cases are not for last more than 2 weeks in a court. But how long they don't need it for now? It's a complete waste of time.
Okay, I agree with that. Over to you, Sweet Bonita.
Thank you so much. I just want to come back onto the chat line because people's questions are more, and I want most of them, if possible, to be answered. This is from Valdecare. It says, I don't trust Motherbill, and I'm a little bit disappointed at our negotiation team because I'm still sitting here waiting to see what will happen. This is from the Royal Diamond Queen. It says, I will never find the meaning of Motherbill to lie. And then Delwyn again says here, the mediator did not have the mandate. Please understand this review comment. What seems to be fixed tone? Then this is again is from Sierra Gem Media. It says between APC and the government of Sierra Leone, who should be more concerned about the people of Sierra Leone? Then here we get. Then here again we have from Joseph Fambude. It says, should we have love the APC to go to court rather than to continue fooling the supporters? Then Brian Makaba says, the people lack trust and the community, the committee is to be set to implement just the recommendation. Nothing changes the structure of the outcome. Then again, Delwyn says, can we stop conflicting SLPP with the government of Sierra Leone? They are different legal entity. The dialogue was between the government of Sierra Leone and APC. It had nothing to do with SLPP as a legal entity. That's from Dell. He says again, Senga tweeted at least 2 weeks beforehand that he will be leading the negotiation on behalf of the government. So APC already knew. Then again, this is from Melvin Thomas. It says, it is an utter astonished that with no many lawyers within the party, it took the international community to tell the party that only the court had the power to order the rerun. And again, Delwyn says, can we stop? No, that's just gone up. Okay, Delwyn says here, it is not a discontinuous. This is just APC party asking for the judiciary to be sovereignty. It's disgrace. Hey, yeah. Melvin says here, okay, no, this is from, Devin, the correct is the case where should be expedited. So again, this is another thing. They will say this is not a discontinuous, it is just APC party for the judiciary to be. That's what it is. I think that's where we are for now. And those are the questions. So again, back to Hassan Liga if we still have him in the studio with us.
Yes.
So the questions then basically we should Bonita read. So some of them, if you're able to remember them, maybe you're able to clarify some of them for you, because it's like some of them are actually statements, some of them are questions, some of them are responses from the chat room where we comrades them and viewers and they watch. So if you pick up any one day, okay, but otherwise if you want, I can pick one for you where I will ask you.
Yes, we can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody said so the success of a rerun is watered down the bridge. Why didn't we go to court after the announcement of the results?
Well, I don't agree with that person there if we say the success of a rerun is watered down the bridge. It is not. That's the idea we a lot of people in the go along with, like, this is the end. It's like game over. You don't done. There's not going to be a rerun. Nobody can say that. anybody will say that right now, maybe just want to say that for whatever reason. But what me they say is the idea of a rerun is still on the plate. We are still questioning the elections. We still not recognize Madabio as the president of this country. And the international community and all the partners them in the dialogue decide for set up a committee for look into that because they not get the mandate. The two of you for going to court, we refuse for go court for reasons best known to ourselves. And I believe say we get legitimate reasons for that. But outside of the court, the only thing we can do is set up this committee for look into the elections. So whatever recommendations they come up with shall be implemented. He cannot, explain that better. So for saying that water down, I mean, it's a bit misleading because there are still possibilities for this committee for come in the end and say there are flaws in this election before, during, and after. And because of that, we recommend for rerun.
Okay.
And once they do that, the international community then that they need.
So I want to ask you, personally, on what you think about Dr. Samura being, for me and for others, it's like Dr. Samura was caught in the middle of a hard rock and a hard surface or something like that. Because the only bargaining chip where Dr. Samura gets, or maybe the APC negotiators then get, now the MPs them we they don't tell say una go sit down, una not going to parliament, the mayors and chairpersons and stuff like that with the councillors. And now we begin a rumor recently for say they don't really tired. Then say if one for going to parliament, they want for go take them swear them out of office and all that. It's like the party don't begin lose grip of them people and they going into this negotiation. So even if they're not being signed this negotiation, Communique wouldn't get so. Eventually, they for been lose the grip of them people they are so the elected members them we for been going at them various offices them. Did you see Dr. Samura in that kind of difficult situation?
Well, that's not the argument. They can say he was caught between the devil and the deep blue sea. He signed this communique now. As a result of that, they release prisoners them. And they drop cases then at court. And hopefully life will be easier for people in the country. The people who don't become internally displaced, they will resettle back in their homes them. That is positive. If he be refused for sign this communique or walk out, like how some man they suggest, the MPs then go to parliament anyway. So what do we gain? We prisoners then still the cases then still in our court. We people then still run away from them host them. So which is better? Signing, is the less of the two evils. So I would rather sign the communique as it is, as long as we not lose sight of the challenge of the elections. It is perfectly in place. Within 6 months from now, we go tell. We cannot speculate right now. Then we wait 6 months from now, let the committee make their recommendation, and they will take it from here. But in the meantime, we have to have hope. Hope is very important. It keeps us alive. If you give up hope, then what's the point? What's the point? Absolutely no point. So I believe, say, this committee will work together. They will come up with a recommendation at the end of the 6 months. In the meantime, when people don't come on a prison, they left for suffer. The only thing we feel say lacking in this dialogue or the communique, now we do not mention the people that we don't lost their lives and may their blessed souls rest in peace. But apart from that, I believe say it was extremely difficult for the leadership. Extremely difficult. They make a decision, and the decision they make, not for their own selfish interest, now for the people the way they suffer. What do Dr. Samuel Kamara want? Whose money they go want? Whose money they go bribe for himself? You don't need that. He get host the remote to tie if you want to go America, England today. He grab and go. It's in need. The decision where the party leadership make now for the best interest of the party and the people of this country. And that will be revealed in the not so distant future. Like I said earlier, not to everything you will talk out there, in social media or in general or television or whatever. Let we just patience no more. what we know is the communique is there. We know what are the terms and conditions of the communique. We know say there is a committee set up for continue for answer the questions they would ask as per we position on paper. We still they exist. That is not out of the window. A lot of people the expectation say going into this dialogue, they will come and make recommendations say we for do a rerun. But not to that the people they come for. So that's fine. We go into a dialogue, we say now this one, the people they say no to that we come for, now this we come for. So we say, okay, so we dey continue to be questioning of the elections, and then we listen to what they come for. If it makes sense, to me, I believe say it makes small sense. You know, it's like less of the two evils. If we not sign the MPs, they're going to parliament anyway. So what do we gain? You know?
Okay. Right. Well, I believe say view as a dome actually listen to this answer we don't make very, very, very valid answer with real reasons them. And because you're talking about 52 MPs them out of 54 we will get. Two don't defect, the norm jump gonna parliament. We don't know what thing for happen to them two then they. But the one the way being done stick to the party really and truly that we don't begin to get fed up. And there were rumors say, oh, they are going, they're going, they're going. So I think that the decision that was made from which you don't explain, so it makes a lot of sense now. And you don't give a lot of viewers them hope for say, yes, indeed. The rerun of the election, the not to where I'm out of the window. It's still there alive, it's still there on the table. The committee where they set up, maybe the prefer leader committee, they become the interim governance committee. What do you think? Interim governance committee, now that never be don't do.
Well, people will go for understand. Again, not to all things I will talk out here, but the people will recognize if they take certain decisions, certain actions right now. I mean, it go everything, the chaos holding at the country right now will just continue on a downward spiral. So now that they the one for maintain. You understand? They don't can make some drastic decision. Okay, mother, you step aside. We set up this committee. No, you already know that I'm mad at you. Get gone. Just with your man them. We know how for let them kill people then. Because Boku of the big man and go everyone and we go hide. But if the man with your man is scattering us, they kill people then. And we don't want that. So they set up a committee where you get members from the SLPP, members from APC, from members from the international community. And this committee, every single body, they get a own chair. Now, like a tripartite committee. The government, the representatives, they get their own chairman. APC, they get their own chairman. The international community, they get their own chairman. So now that way they don't get for operate. And me believe say if we come and voting for anything, we go back past them because I believe say waiting we stand for, and the international community as well stand for. So I'm very, very, positive about things.
So
in life, you be patient. Things are difficult right now, but not just patient.
So for somebody who gets a foresight, go look at this communique and look at which you explain so. For say indeed APC day in the trajectory of succeeding in this particular aim of getting a rerun of the election.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, I hope say then share the same view where you get to because the complication was too much. The antagonism where people get from the face of all everything they receive on social media, everybody getting your own narrative of how they see this particular negotiation. So, I mean, we're not going to understand why make which about you don't come actually clarify a lot of things for me. But there's one thing where we're going to really talk about now. So, people don't trust Madabio, hands down. They don't trust Madabio. Madabio get the audacity for going to Al Jazeera. For go tell people them na Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera will get evidence of the shooting will take place the day after elections. My goodness. Madam, will tell people them for say nothing of the sort happened. They don't shoot no gun. They don't investigate. They don't find out say they don't shoot no gun. What's in the gun with Sierra Leone, Hassan?
The matter behaving say the election was free and fair and credible. He win, so Marabio say a lot of things, but the less we say about Marabio, the better. What I can say now is not to me, no more, no say some of the things the way they say they are not true. The international community know. They have all the evidence. When our people are they follow diplomacy, they follow procedure. So now that make when they ready for take action, they need to miss the target. So that they give hope. So that hope they continue for you and for tighter yourself. So that they're ready for reach out to you. There is no way they're able for escape. They have everything, all NTR, then they keep them. These are all records. When we interview now Al Jazeera on such and such a date, now this you say, but look at the evidence. What do you say about that? What is he going to say? Nothing. So he will just continue for tie himself up. So now we just patient. There is a lot going on. Like I say, I'm not going to say everything here, but there is a lot going on. We have to remain positive. Immediate one for appeal to people and no more for continue for the patient. The party they work, they do a lot. The reason we make some and they can't talk because some man even this talk why they talk. Some old man gets different take. You know what I mean? No matter how positive or waiting I see, some man will see only take the negative aspect of what they see. And certain information is very, very sensitive. Now it makes sense and the party they come out and talk all the time. Because I think that information go out there, some man go misinterpret them. You get them spin doctors and then go spin them, turn them in a different way. So whatever plan they been getting, I'm not going to execute them anymore. So I make note of all things the party they come out and say at this stage. So we have to remain positive. We have to still continue to believe in the leadership.
Okay.
I to everybody in the meantime, maybe just patience. This communique is not bad. It's not bad. It's less of the two evils. We sign, we get we prisoners them out, cases them out, people resettled, the life of people in the country become a bit better, as opposed to then still later on we MPs they own a parliament anyway. Apart from that, there is a lot more benefits from this dialogue. We probably the party not will want disclose at this stage. But I'll just be patient and we'll get there in the end. I believe in one thing, whenever truth and falsehood clash, truth they always prevail. Because in the end, because falsehood by in nature is bound for fail, is bound for lie. So eventually, we all know, even the whole world knows that this is not lie, this is not an illegitimate government. Everybody know that. Just a few days to the dialogue, the European Union, the report, they say the result we call get mathematical impossibilities. They don't even say inconsistencies, nothing that we go correct. Impossibilities, it's not possible. Waiting Connery is impossible. So there is no way they will able for reconcile. Now that now one part the reason make them no will ever able for produce their results then they. And the other reason, this section 120 of the Public Elections Act 2022 make them an imprisonable offense for anybody who falsify election results. 5 years imprisonment. So the minute they produce their results, they realize say you don't tamper with them. Now 5 years they go. So they are aware of that. Now make it reluctant. So they know they ever produce her. And also if they produce her, now we go use as evidence for go court. But in the meantime, we're not getting anything for challenge. There is nothing that we add for go court. So what do go do? So
Okay.
not just patience no more.
All right.
Please, let's just ask them one question, then then you come in. Please, yeah. It's a good thing that you don't come out, you don't explain to we in this kind of way. You don't bring a lot of clarification of certain things and doubts that within the minds of we the people them. Dr. Samora said recently that they get for address the people of Sierra Leone from post dialogue, waiting transpire. The people of this country they wait for them. The diaspora they wait for them. Or make can talk to we, which people or make a sign. You don't come, you don't can talk to we, you don't allay plenty of concerns then, which we thank you. This platform actually tell you boku thank you. Right now we get people are watching live, plenty people that are watching. There are hundreds right now they watch and then we get in the next couple of hours to 5 hours time, we get thousands of people who will watch this platform in the next 5 hours. Then we don't get themselves abreast with waiting. You don't say right now, and then we don't understand. The fears and be itself. But Dr. Samoa make one statement, say he wait for Madabio for let Madabio address, because according to the agreement and Madabio for can address the country. Madabio no day, he don't travel. I mean, the man he don't go tell things the way not to true. Now certain places and platform them. You think say Madabio can ever address the people of Sierra Leone on this particular thing before Dr. Samoa come? Why Dr. Samoa not can talk to we? Let we listen to what he get for tell we, then he wait for Madabio.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that point. And obviously, Dr. Samoa for necessarily wait for Madabio. I think he owe him to the people of this country for at least, even without going into details, just talk to the people and briefly, explain, say, I will can't talk to now fully, I just the wait for the president because the community say Madabio for address the nation. So naturally, doc one wait for the matter address the nation. Let we know whether somebody will comply with the terms of this communique where they sign. Whatever is said in, will determine waiting doc himself will able for say to in people them. So let we be patient. Like I say no more. Maybe before don't come out and say this to the people and say, I will wait for the president talk because now or I wait for them matter the talk because I know call him president at this stage because we don't know. But unfortunately, do that. But I believe say there are good reasons, and I believe say where the term reach, it will explain the reason why make been talking prior to Madabio in speech.
But just for notify you, the people are anxious. The anxiety is rising every single hour. So we just want to let you notice that. If you get to make this known to the authorities, then make them know for say the people are waiting anxiously for Dr. Samoa, and do not even trust for say Madabio will come in the next 1 week, 2 weeks for address the nation.
No, I believe say Doc go address the people very, very soon, very, very shortly.
All right, thank you. So, Sweet Monitor, over to you.
Yeah, it's just two questions I wanted to ask from the viewers. I'm not sure if Hassan Liga have answered that question. The first one was between the SLPP, between APC and the government of Sierra Leone, who should be more concerned for the welfare of Sierra Leoneans? And the second question here again, this is from Dell, and I think it's going to be the last one for me for this evening. It says the preparation that signing the communique, which includes dropping SOI or corruption cases, shows that Samura is in a bad light as he directly benefits from it. So again, documents to the people.
The first question is easy. Who should be more concerned? I would say the APC, because the APC get more sympathy for the people of this country. The APC get more respect for the people of this country. The APC care more about these people of this country. So the people in the suffer. It's clear from 2018 when they are kind of power, the people they don't care. You know what I mean? They don't really care about the people of this country. So as to who should be more concerned, APC. Whatever the SLPP government want to do, it's a matter for them. But we have to be there for the people of this country and protect them, make sure say their will is reflected as to who that they lead them, on the next occasion. And when I say the next occasion, including this 2023, because we are still on it. We not go to 2028. So let nobody not fool now. Yeah. And the other question, second question, please remind me again.
It's about the case of dropping the SOI and corruption cases.
What about
Dr. Samoa Nana the beneficiary because he said get case na court. So he goes sign the communique like that. That means he said get case na court. So for God,
no, a communique. The thing about a communique, we have to understand. A communique like how do you call it? Now, like the end of a meeting or some sort of arrangement at the end, waiting people and they come up to waiting they agree for do. Now I communicate. So if they agree for say drop all cases, not to Samoa Kamara no get case, but who people then get case na court. And most of them cases then they are politically motivated. Me na one pan the lawyers they represent Dr. Samoa Kamara na court for this in case. There's absolutely no evidence against Samoa Kamara. He's not supposed to be there at all. It's a complete waste of time. We don't need it for they call about 18 to 19 witnesses, not a single one, not able to come up with a shred of evidence against Samoa Kamara. Not one. So we all know they're all politically motivated. I mean, for like so doctrine at that court is, it's disingenuous. You're not supposed for there at all. And I know now when I'm probably at the diaspora and I need to get the opportunity for follow sometimes. But most of the other holding are free to and they go to court. Not a single shred of evidence for the own witnesses them. So what's the point of keeping those cases in court? Someone come out the benefits either way, whether the case there or not. You're not supposed for it in the first place. So if they drop just the right thing for do.
Okay. So, Sid Bonita, I think we really appreciate that Asan Legal can clarify a lot of things there for we today. And the viewers them also go appreciate the answers that we don't give. Doing best for answer the questions them, for clarify a lot of things there for we today. I think this platform really go for, appreciate that,
But again, I think Kobreda I think the viewers and ourselves needs to remember that his name is Hassan Liga. So everything is being really well put together because he doesn't want to represent himself in court. So this is fine. We are okay. We will go down. But honestly, I think prior to the communique, the dialogue, we saw also where the government is saying most of those documents from the COI have disappeared. The case documents, they can't find it anywhere. And again, they told us that they have returned people's passports to go about their normal activities. So again, maybe that's why the communique was literally signed. But again, that's for another case, as you said. I want to say thank you to you. And Comrade Wankesu, back to you. Let's see. I think we need to round up now.
Yeah, Sid Bonita, I mean, look forward to the real Hassan Victor.
Battery is running low.
All right, well, we're going to go off now. We're going to go off. Do you want to give us a roundup before you leave us so at least the viewers will get the last word from you, sir?
I mean, they look forward for can't deal you, but anyways.
No, please leave him alone.
Answer the question very well.
Thanks for protecting me, sweet Bonita. Basically, by way of a roundup, the communique is not necessarily bad, and the leadership signed the communique with the best interest of the people of this country. By way of an appeal, I just want to talk to everybody, advise everybody for remain calm, remain positive, and let me continue for pray, because at the end of the day, the people who they deal with back, they are not ordinary people. Sometimes we need that divine intervention and protection as well. So let me continue for pray and continue for do waiting at the right thing. Waiting then do is a matter for them. Let me focus on doing waiting we believe in at the right thing. I believe we are doing the right thing at the moment. We are on the right trajectory. And then in the end, I believe say victory will be on our side by the grace of God. So I thank you all very much, for listening, for all the comments, and then obviously patient and wait for the time by the grace of God. Thank you all very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much, Asan Legal Kamara, the head of the IEMC Sierra Leone Internal Elections Management Committee Sierra Leone for the APC. One for Chelly, thank you for coming to this platform for clarify a lot of issues and for we. One for say plenty thanks to all the viewers them will log in today at this platform. One for ask una for please make una press follow. Make una go to follow you. So anytime we come live, una go able for get the notification. So una go watch we. And we then also back Sunday, same time, 7 o'clock UK time, 6 o'clock Salon time. and then we'll go a very, very, good discussion like good on Guna. So today, Sweet Bonita, again, I'll let you do the roundup. Thank you so much, Sweet Bonita. You've been wonderful today again.
Thank you so much, Commodore Wankasu, and I want to say thank you to our viewers. Again, Hassan Liga is no longer here, but again, there's a last message from him. This is from Hassan Augustine Toure. It says, thank you so much, Hassan Liga, for your clarification on the salient issues, critical issues in Sierra Leone. So, thank you. You are here. Somebody was saying thank you to you because, again, some of us would have been like too stressed, but you've decided to put us at ease. So thank you so much. And I want to say thank you to our viewers because without them, there is no way we'll be coming in every week and every week out. I want to say good evening to my co-presenter, which is Fatia Samura. And also we're going to have a new face on the platform. Hopefully there'll be something coming new. APC we are always here to make sure that we bring you issues and analysis around Sierra Leone, and again at the heart of APC. As Hassan Liga has said, APC mean well for Sierra Leone, so definitely this is why they have decided to take the step to go back into Parliament. But yet still, I think outside of this, we'll speak to Hassan Liga regarding the 2 members of Parliament that are on disciplinary. What's going to happen? Because those are the questions people are still thinking to ask. But I want to say thank you so much to the technical team, Mo Bangura, Delwin Thomas, JS Momo, and Dr. Denke. Without you guys, there is no way we'll be coming live. And also to our team in Sierra Leone, week in and week out, you're making sure we are being covered, and we'll be grateful if the APC in Sierra Leone will be letting us know so that we are fully involved in issues so that we can cover them, not at the 11th hour. This is why we complain diasporas, we are not always included. We need to be included in every aspect of APC. And we have become the mouthpiece of the party, and we're working in conjunction with the PROs. Owankasu is our PRO for the APC UK and Ireland district. So you can see why we are making sure we bring very, very important and not like try to just fob it off. We have to say the right thing because whatever he says, it has to be a policy statement. So please, thank you so much, viewers. And we want to say thank you for watching and good evening or God bless.
Thank you.
Cheese. Famous. Hello. You get one life on leave. Me self get one life on leave. Why we no go use am gladdy and enjoy the time. Palava no dey finish. Time me no dey wait nobody. Now why I dey try for always get am nice every day and night. This one way we all fend we safe, not nobody own. You want to eat with you much we go down you belly now you young. And the balance where you go die left na all the money on. So why for the greedy you say for? If the motor car where you let buy am. If you see finance where you collect bill am oh. You meet up woman where you let yalam. And if you let the man na for keep am. Want them oh. The food where you feel for eat na for eat am. That fine la pan where you let na for buy am. And tie am oh. And if you baby love you back love am. But if you love them all now you na for left am. Want them oh. Cause nobody know waiting to matter all. So every day of my life tear all. A fasting enjoyment stay go. Now for land for care for yourself. Nobody love you pass you yourself. All man they fed for himself oh. Now why I know they allowed with you other man they pan take me peace away. Me joy away.